everybody, it's John from Weston Nurseries again, and we're coming to you from our display gardens here on Route 135 in Hopkinton. And today I'd like to show you probably the most magnificent specimen in our gardens behind me here, the Sergeant Weeping Hemlock. Many of you may be familiar with it. It's related, of course, to the native Canadian hemlock, the forest tree, which is all over New England. But this specimen, as you can see, is a lovely pendulously branched specimen. It goes in sort of what I call a mushroom shape, 15 feet tall, maybe 25 feet across, although you'll rarely see a plant as magnificent as this one in most arboretums. This plant was installed back in the 50s when these gardens were created, and enjoyed its position here on the corner and done very well. If you would like to try to grow this plant, keep in mind that it's a moderately slow-growing plant. It would take many, many years to achieve this kind of stature. Typically, it's available in nurseries in maybe in a 7 or a 10-gallon size. It might have 3 or 4 feet of spread and stands 20 inches or maybe 2 feet off the ground. So you can see that a lot of time went into the maturing of this particular specimen. Hemlocks like to be planted in acidic, moist, humusy soil. They do not tolerate drought, they do not like high wind conditions, so you want to select a very special spot where they could get decent sun. Hemlocks actually prefer part shade to full sun, will tolerate deep shade, but will not develop into a specimen such as this deep in shade. The structure of the plant is particularly interesting, and I think at this point we'll take a little walk under the tree so that we can actually see the branching pattern and how magnificent this specimen really is. Come this way. And maybe get a shot right here of that. And as you look up into the canopy or the top of the tree itself, you just picture what went into the development of that magnificent spiraling branches and that low, wide, leafy form. Keep in mind, it is a plant because of its form. Lots of times it is very effective used around water if you're doing a home garden with a pool or a pond or a waterfall in it. This weeping form of hemlock is a natural for that application. And come around here, we'll get a second shot here. It's almost hard to describe how beautiful this tree is and how magnificent it is. It's the kind of thing, if a kid had this in his backyard, he'd probably want to build a little encampment underneath it. If you'd like to see this in person, we suggest you come down to the garden center, and any of the sales associates would be happy to point out where the tree is on the property. If you commute on 135, 1 mile east of downtown Hopkinton, you drive by this plant every day. And I would suggest someday pulling into our parking lot, spend a few moments to enjoy the natural beauty and just the very calm feeling you get being around a plant with this maturity and this magnificence. So, for now, that's it. Again, from Weston Nurseries. Hope to see you again soon. We'll move on to another great specimen maybe next week. Thank you.